Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me back again with a quick pick a card. Today we're going to be using several different decks, so we'll be getting several different answers. So we have several options. So for A, B, C, and D, ask any question, get a yes or no answer, sometimes maybe, as well as a time frame, which can be about the question you asked or something else. Choose between one or two from a message from Beyond deck, which will give you a message from those that have passed, a word of advice, some quote that they left behind for us to learn from, hopefully. And then lastly, we have the circle or the star, which will give you a question from the new Soul Connection Oracle Questions deck. This is meant for you to study the ink blot that you receive. Look to see if you get, if you find anything of meaning in the image. And then you will also get a question to help you introspectively ponder. This is used to practice self-development. So, as I always say on this channel, we are here for a self-help lifestyle. We're looking to learn more, get more in tune, figure things out for ourselves. And all of these decks are created in order to help you do that. I did create all of these decks. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I'm glad to answer. And we will jump right in with our affirmation. So today's affirmation is, I raise my vibration, which attracts my desires. I raise my vibration, which attracts my desires. So we are reaffirming today that we are in fact attracting our desires in regards to our vibration. The higher our vibration, the better we attract what we want. So keep reaffirming that to yourself. Remind yourself that you need to keep yourself in a high vibration as often as possible. That can be difficult sometimes, but with practice, you get better and better at doing that without thinking about it over time. So again, by raising my vibration, I attract my desires. So there we go. I hope that you had a chance to make your choices. I know there are more options than normal today, so I thought I'd give you a few more seconds to choose. So let's jump right in with a yes or no and the time frame. So if you chose A, you have a no, dear, so that is a no. And then your time frame is 2 years. For B, yes is your answer, and your time frame is within minutes. For C, certainly not, and your time frame is in the very near future. So once again, remember that time is fluid. Our actions do change things about the way the time works for us. So if you do something differently, that will change the time frame for various things. And for D, your answer is a clear yes, and your time frame is 4 months. And that can be in regards to the question you asked or in regards to something else. So for number 1, your message from Beyond is from Jackie Kennedy. One must not let oneself be overwhelmed by sadness. So to me, this message from Jackie is telling us that it's okay to be sad, and that is going to happen to us, but we cannot sit in sadness for too long and become overwhelmed by it. We have to find ways to cope and move forward and not become overwhelmed. Number 2, Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison. So try again. Do not give up. There is no reason to give up. Just try again, and eventually you will succeed. For the star, this is from the Soul Connection Oracle Questions deck. So we will start with your ink blot. So that is the ink blot. So take a look at that and see if you find an image in there. If you do, please comment it below. I would love to hear the things that you see. And your question is, what about my future do I fear the most? How can I prepare for my future in a more productive way? So really give that some thought. Write it down if you need to. Answer these questions for yourself, because this is deep introspection for connection within yourself. If you chose the circle, your ink blot is this. So let me know again in the comments if you see anything in this picture. I would love to hear. And this, what you see in those ink blots, can be relevant to the question or not. It can be just a random picture. It can mean nothing. It can remind you of something that means something. So just think about it for a moment and see what you see. And your question for deep reflection is, what is the most important change in myself I need to make? Why do I need to make it? So there we go. Great questions and great answers, hopefully. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's pick a card. Let me know if you like having a lot of options in your readings, or if you like a quicker, more simple reading. This one was a little longer because I was explaining the decks a little bit. But as you know, I like to keep them short and sweet and to the point on this channel. So again, I hope that you will subscribe. I hope to see you next time. I hope you're doing well. Bye-bye.